Hi, Gus. So this is Gus. He is a cream-colored golden retriever. And I just shaved the mats behind his ears. So he's going to have basically that area shaved. And I might do a little bit between his legs in the back. He's got some matting here, but this should come out. In fact, it is coming out. It's just compacted. Yep. And so that will come out with the bath. Yep. We're going to clean the back end. Yep. We're going to brush him out. If he lets me, I'll trim the fringe. And of course his paws, and do his toenail trim. Really this back end and stuff. He's basically got a really dense coat. His undercoat, it just needs to come out. So bath with the regular old shampoo, mane and tail, and then the softening conditioner to release the undercoat. And then when we blow dry you, we'll brush and brush and brush. Death by 1,000 strokes, mister. Only a little dirty, not too bad. He's a sitter. And his hair crimps. So as we rinse and comb, this is what we get. All that dense undercoat just brushes right out. So, aftermath from the bath. That's the majority of him up to about here, and then we start getting into mats. Some clumping, some mats. That's obviously clumping, but as we move further in, that's a fair ways away from the skin, but this one right here, this one is a mat. I'm gonna have to cut that one out. I ain't brushing that out. But these little things, so, and there's still a few along the tail for me to get, but for the most part, all that clumpiness that was on the tail, I combed all that out and got the majority of his hair out. And so that's an hour and 15 minutes in the shower. Towel dried you. Now we gotta get you, I'm gonna get you by the door, and I'm gonna plant my butt right here to create a choke point so you can't go anywhere. I'm gonna blow dry you. Blow dry. this is hopefully what will get the whole body to look like. Okay, so for him, after the blow dry, well, before the blow dry was the toenail trim. And after the blow dry was the pea paws and the toe beans. And I did trim a little bit of the fringe on all of his extremities. I did shave the in between the butt cheeks. So he's got a baboon butt in between the butt cheeks. Yeah. But he's got these long fringes that cover that up. I did shave inside of his ears and got rid of this. There was a big poof in this one. But I'm thinking it's really humid out, and I can't quite tell how dry he is, to be honest with you. He's like 95% dry. So I think that's close enough. He was tough for his toenail trim, and I did use the muzzle on him for his toenail trim. Didn't I, Gus? Oh, but I think I finally got his tail all brushed out. And did a little bit of a trim on his tail, not too much on his tail, really. Not too much on his fringe at all, really. Yeah. I think, buddy. Ugh. God. Hey, Gus. But he basically had a lot of hair that was taken off from the undercoat. Strictly, really, the undercoat has been taken off. I'm gonna leave his chest. Yeah, we'll probably brush you out one more time, but I think I'm gonna call your dad and have him come get you. Huh, Gus? Gus. Hi, bud. You're a good boy overall, though. He wasn't mean or anything about anything. Not even the toenail trim. He just was a very artful dodger and uncooperative particularly for the toenail trim. The toenails were just, he was not having it. Ugh.